Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Swifters, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing both the diary entries that were released on the Treyarch Facebook page as of today. Now, there's two of them. One is shown on screen, which I'm going to analyze and read what is on screen. If you guys cannot read that because it is in cursive, so it is a little bit difficult to read, then we're going to analyze the second one. So the first one seems to be an anonymous note to a doctor, or at least talking about a doctor. This could be from Richtofen to Maxis, Maxis to Richtofen. I'm not really sure about this first one. And the second one is for sure Takeo. Takeo is the Asian man in the original Zombie Crew. So the first one says, on the top, it says September 22nd, 1917. When we began the site evacuation, our group could not have predicted the dark path down which our work would lead us. The doctor remains both adamant and optimistic that the potential applications for the newfound element are worth the associated risks. I concur with the sentiment, but feel increasingly anxious as to the changes I am seeing in my oldest friend. So, to start with the date, September 22nd, 1917, that is during the World War I era, which a lot of people are speculating to be the time when the next DLC takes place, which I agree with. I do think that the next DLC will take place in the World War I time era. So, 1917 is the year that World War I ended, so maybe it's post-World War I. World War I is coming to an end, and the last line of the diary entry or the note says, I concur with the sentiment, but feel increasingly anxious as to the changes I am seeing in my oldest friend. Now, that last line leads me to believe that this is a journal entry from Dr. Maxis writing about Dr. Richtofen. Now, the reason I think this is because we know that Dr. Richtofen begins to become insane, so maybe this is Dr. Maxis noticing the first changes of Richtofen before Richtofen decides to lock Samantha, Maxis, and Fluffy in the teleporter. So maybe this is, or at least I think that this letter is written about Dr. Richtofen from Dr. Maxis, just in a diary, not to anyone else. But throughout the entire letter, Dr. Maxis is referring to the newfound element, which I'm assuming is the 115 element. And obviously stated in the letter, the newfound element is risky, and Maxis is willing to participate and work with the newfound element, even though the risks are outstanding. So that's all I really know about the first letter, and we're going to move on to the second letter. Now, the second letter is presumably written by Takeo, so we're going to take a look at this, and we're going to analyze it afterwards. So, October 6th, 1917. The Emperor grows concerned that the barbarians' drive for mechanization may soon yield weapons more devastating than anything the world has ever known. I am honored to act as his trusted agent and will ensure that any such weapons are rescued for the benefit of Japan. So, according to the date October 6th, 1917, October is obviously after September, so this note was written after the first letter from Dr. Maxis or Dr. Richtofen, whichever one you want to think that it is. This one is obviously relating to Takeo, one, because it says the Emperor in the first sentence, and this leads us to believe that the letter is written about the Emperor of Japan. Not only that, the last word of the entire note or diary entry, letter, whatever you want to call it, is Japan, so this leads us to believe that this note is Takeo's. It's talking about weapons of mass destruction, so maybe Takeo wanted to infiltrate the 935 group and see what weapons the German manufacturing company was working on in order to make Germany the top powerhouse of the world. Now, although Japan and Germany were allies in the beginning of World War I, Japan soon split from Germany. If you guys did not know that, Japan joined the allies of Great Britain, France, the United States, after Germany promised them land, and then Germany denied Japan the right to the land. So it's possible that Takeo was trying to infiltrate the 935 group, and he got caught because he was trying to locate their weapons of mass destruction so Japan could use them in the war. So that's all I really know about the second letter. Along with the first one, I don't really know much about it. I'm just reading the letters and giving you guys my input on what I think they mean, why they were written, what the motives were behind both of these letters. So, considering that 2 letters have already been written, let's assume the first letter was from Dr. Richtofen instead of Dr. Maxis, even though in my opinion, Dr. Maxis would make more sense to have written the letter. That's just the style of the letter. So if it is written from Dr. Richtofen and the second one was from Takeo, maybe Treyarch will release 2 more letters, one from Tank Dempsey and another from Nikolai. That would confirm that the 4 characters will be returning in the next DLC, which would be pretty cool. So again, that's all I know about these 2 letters, and hopefully Treyarch will release 2 more and I'll be able to make a video on both of those with a little more in-depth analysis of both of them. Hopefully they're from Tank and Nikolai. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you'd left a like and be sure to subscribe for future zombie content. If you guys did view this video on a channel other than mine, such as a community channel, I would appreciate it if you'd click the link in the description and subscribe to my channel. The name of my channel is in the top right hand corner of the screen. Again, be sure to subscribe for awesome zombie content. I'm out, guys. Peace.